2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
What a wonderful view of the lights of Miami here on a court. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at center. And for the Heat, we've got Jay Crowder. Dragic is out there with Robinson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3. Now here's Dragic. Outside Crowder. In the corner, it's Robinson. Back to Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Butler. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Levine finds White. Inside, here's Carter. And that one's drained from the low block.
Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
And Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher.
They grab their own miss. Markkanen passes to Porter. Back to Markkanen. Butler against Porter. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And it's Carter missing. And the Heat have given Adebayo the leeway to rip and run, baby. Make things happen.
And Kevin, an unselfish player who loves to pass. Even back in high school, playing with lesser talent, he made sure to find the others.
The quick look, no good that time. The Heat have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Dragic the pass to Adebayo. And stolen by White. And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop. And that one is good.
More of a shooting than passing guard. White still able to find the open man.
Here's Dragic. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Loads it up for Adebayo. Stolen by Carter. And here comes White. Leading the fast break. It's stolen by Dragic. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Oh, just a nice-looking shot from Carter. Can't leave him open from out there.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Now here's Dragic. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Adebayo on the follow.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Porter finds Levine. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Markkanen into the lane. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Olynyk, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. Derek Jones comes in for Jimmy Butler. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And Hero subbed in for Goran Dragic. Here's Cornette. And it's done penetrating. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
What unselfishness from the young guard. Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
Now the pass to Iguodala. Jones kicks to Olynyk. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Young's checked in for Chicago. Chicago trailing here. Hutchison passes to Satoransky. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Cornette kicks to Dunn. Down low. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for the Bulls. Harrison comes in for Chris Dunn. To the paint, Young with the steal. Here we go, all alone. And that one's good, Harrison. It's all knotted up. 52 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Hero. Satoransky covering. Here's the three. Hero, no good. And it's Harrison with the ball for the Bulls. Young passes to Satoransky. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. He'd have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Miami no good on that time either. Valentine with it, working on Jones. And here is Satoransky. Here's Harrison. It's all tied in Miami. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And recently, we chatted with Zach LaVine about the team, and
we should have energy and we should be outplaying the other team.
Craig trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got Valentine. Harrison out there with Thomas Satoransky. Then it's Young, and it's Cornette in at the 5. Now, here's Olynyk. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Butler in the corner. That one, no good. White with the defensive effort. Chicago leading. Now, Valentine. Outside, White. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play. Rig, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the two LA teams. White dishes to Carter. Olynyk with the steal. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but it hasn't been successful.
Now, here's Butler. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The layup missed.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is. And taken with the 30th pick back in 2011, Jimmy Butler went from 15th man in Chicago, riding the end of the bench, to franchise player in the course of 4 seasons.
Passes to Butler. Can they get it? Kept alive, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And the Heat making a change here. Adebayo's checked in. The Bulls also changing it up. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Wendell Carter. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's done in for Kobe White. Now here's Porter. In the corner, it's LaVine. 4 on the clock. And he makes that one. And Greg, it seemed in Chicago and Minnesota maybe Jimmy Butler wore out his welcome. Philadelphia, they had him and they had to juggle multiple stars. But, man, Miami, the Heat handed him the keys, and he has taken off.
And, Kevin, he's shown himself worthy, lifting them to a top seed in the East and himself into the MVP conversation.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the call. Miami with the foul. And the Heat with some changes. Derek Jones comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Iguodala in for Goran Dragic.
And see, well, last season, pretty much a lost year for Otto Porter. Dealt with that foot issue the majority of the year. That just kind of kept him out of the rotation.
Yeah, GA, I mean, I feel bad for everyone. The team viewed him as a key component, and he was just gone. I mean, he was able to come back right before the season suspension. Porter's still young, and he's looking to reestablish himself as a solid wing this year.
Satoransky's checked in for Chicago. The Heat trail by 11. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Crowder. Kicks to Jones. Heat moving the ball around. Robinson passes to Adebayo. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Adebayo's got 6.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Chicago.
Drills the three-pointer.
And you need Levine to keep connecting from deep. When he does, the floor opens up big time.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Robinson misses. The Bulls leading by 12. Markkanen with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Pass to Hutchison. Looking for Markkanen. He gets it there. He feeds it to Dunn. On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Iguodala.
Stellar awareness from Levine. I mean, seeing an opening and ripping through it with this relentless athleticism.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Adebayo, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. The Bulls also changing it up. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. Valentine comes in for Levine, and it's Harrison in for Satoransky. Dunn passes to Cornett. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Break D that time from Adebayo. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And so it's the All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. Their field goal percentage was a... And that's going to do it for us here.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
They've got Robinson, Jay Crowder out there with Adebayo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Dragic in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now, here is Robinson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
White down low. He's guarded by Dragic. It's stolen by Adebayo. Butler with the ball.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Outside, Markkanen. And the pass to White. Inside, and then Carter with the dunk.
Oh, with noteworthy length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it going above the rim. There's some highs and lows for Kobe White in his rookie season, but you can see the upside he possesses, Kevin. White can get hot and fill it up in a hurry.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets Brain Trust with new team president. Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David.
And with White, how about a 23-point quarter early in his NBA career?
White's numbers were pretty bad overall. But with that huge quarter he had, the streaky shooting, you can see what lies ahead for him.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Stolen by Robinson. Here's Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Butler's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Miami. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Dishes it to Porter. Markkanen passes to Porter. Back to Markkanen. From past the arc. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Miami. Tyler Hero comes in for Duncan Robinson. Young's checked in for Chicago. Stolen. Now here's Olynyk. No points in the game yet for him. Good ball movement here by Miami. Butler against Young. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Jimmy Butler.
The switch flipped for him at halftime. Not a single point in the first half. All of a sudden, he's come alive.
Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
Now here's Dragic, the fast break opportunity. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Levine can't hit.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
And here is Olynyk. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Butler from outside. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. And so Young will bring it up for Chicago. They've led by as many as 14 points.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Hero, guarded by Levine. Hero passes to Crowder. Butler on the wing for three. That one's not going to go.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Five seconds left in the third. Ahead, 1 second left. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Bulls. They're up by 8. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Bulls. They've got Dunn. Also Thomas Satoransky out there. And it's Hutchinson in at the 4. To the right side. To the inside. Dunn. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 10.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
On the wing, it's Iguodala. Passes it to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, and with the fast eyes, Iguodala finding the open man.
Chicago leading by 8. Pass to Cornette. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Adebayo. Iguodala outside. Here's Hero. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And so here is Chicago, following the score by Miami. Here's Cornette. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Hero. Another shot. Adebayo passes to Hero. Hutchison with the rebound.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And Satoransky wide open. He fires. Misses the 3. Pass to Hero. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Adebayo.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look. Or a great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Dragic with a wide open look. Rebound by the Bulls.
Look, I know he wants to get them back into this, but that's not the way to do it. They need smart shots, not heaves.
And it's Dragic with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Goran Dragic. And the Bulls making a change also. Harrison's checked in for Dunn. Satoransky, the pass to Hutchison. There's the pass to Valentine. 5 to shoot. Pass to Cornette. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Or just too big of a threat down there. I mean, he has a number of go-to moves at his disposal.
Hero, no good.
Well, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
Harrison passes to Cornette. The dish to Valentine. Bulls moving the ball around. Right wing. Harrison kicks to Valentine. To the middle. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way. Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Now here's Valentine. Pass to Cornette. And Adebayo sends it back.
And the ability to go vertical, I mean, Iguodala's sneaky shot blocker.
Here's Hero. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Pass to Hutchison. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Trailing here by 8. There's 45 seconds left in the 4th. And there's the pass to Nunn. Here's Jones. Good work defensively by Carter.
I mean, he struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
For three, Levine. And the Bulls with another miss.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, the game got away from them, but hopefully they've learned some things, and hopefully they'll be able to make some adjustments next time.
Here's Adebayo. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks like.
Count it!
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
And that one's good by Porter.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
A look at the Magic starting group. Fournier and Gordon on the wing. Vucevic is out there with Mohamed Bamba. And it's Fultz in at the point. And for Chicago, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at center. Now here's Markkanen. To the inside. Bamba with the block.
Well, this is one of Bamba's big-time strengths. Send it back, Mo.
Outside Fournier. Back to Bamba. Outside Fournier. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Carter, the pass to Markkanen. Shoots over Vucevic. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
Playing with aggression inside. At times, it's like Markkanen is daring the defense to foul him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
And Markkanen drops them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Fultz against White. A second chance effort. Here's Vucevic. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
This guy, a strong rebounder who uses his frame well. Vucevic has a knack for being in the right spot.
And we all know that defense, not necessarily the strong suit for Vucevic, but it's an area that he has definitely shown some improvement.
No doubt, Greg. His greatest strength, obviously, is ability to get on the backboards and rebound with a high efficiency and production. And the key is he's worked to mask those defensive deficiencies. Not a lockdown anchor, but certainly a better team defender than when he entered the league.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Now Levine. Outside White. To the paint.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
And a missed layup. Here's Gordon. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Well, I'll tell you this. He is a relentless scorer at this point, Aaron Gordon. He is not afraid of taking contact.
The Magic shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Now here's Fournier. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, Evan Fournier staying on the move and working to get that three-point opportunity. Nicely done.
Markkanen from outside. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
The offensive rebound outside Fournier. They shoot again. Rebound collected by Levine.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. This is to Levine. Stolen by Bamba. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Vucevic the pass to Gordon. Fournier for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Satoransky's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White. Cornett kicks to Satoransky. And again, Chicago, no good. And it's Orlando's ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Snatched up. Basket good. Vucevic has got his second basket of the game.
And you can see their strategy coming in They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Augustine with it. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Satoransky finds Young, and Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Augustine from outside. Second chance shot. Orlando moving the ball around. Fournier, that's for 2. That shot missing, and the Bulls going the other way now.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Here's Augustine. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Levine can't hit. Here's Fournier. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Augustine. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's the Magic. They lead by... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Magic so far.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Chicago right now, Valentine out there with Chris Dunn. Then it's Young, and it's Cornette in at the 5 down low. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
From deep. Rebounded by Isaac.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glare.
Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy.
Well, the flashback to Ross's rookie year when he won the dunk contest. Give him a chance, and you're guaranteed to see something flashy.
And here is Valentine. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Orlando also making some changes. Gordon's checked in for Vucevic, and Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Here's Fultz. Passes it to Isaac, and he banks in the layup. And the Magic lead by 18.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
Look, you got to keep Markkanen out of the paint. He's just too big on that block and imposes his will.
Fultz, the pass to Isaac. That one drops for him. Isaac's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And again, Chicago turns it over for the Magic. Bamba is checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Evan Fournier comes in for Ennis. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Ross. Augustine from outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Harrison. Now, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to, when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Satoransky's checked in for Porter. Carter, the pass to Markkanen. Back to Carter. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Bamba's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Fultz, no good. Bulls trail by 18. Out to White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Satoransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
And the Bulls making a change here. Levine's checked in. Three-pointer Augustine. Oh, trying for it, and got hung up on the dunk. Not quite enough elevation there, I guess. Levine passes to Carter. A three ball, and it's Levine that time on the assist by Carter. Levine's got himself on the board with three there.
Well, these shots to me are about confidence, and Levine feeling very comfortable on the catch and shoot.
Augustine finds Bamba. The Magic again can't hit. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Levine, up and in, off to an efficient start, 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, Levine is a scorer, plain and simple. It matters not inside, outside, he's got it all.
And there it is for him. Gordon's got 5.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now here is Augustine. The pass to Fournier. Fires the 3. Satoransky grabs the miss. Inside, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Here's Carter Williams, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's
Kevin.
all right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is. Out in front of the half is Orlando. They lead by 11. And Shaq, let's get your input. And that'll about do it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One of the stories here, Mohamed Bamba getting it done today.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. Fournier and Gordon on the wing. Bamba is out there with Vucevic, and it's Fultz in at the point guard position.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's White.
Well, you love disrupting the shooter. Markelle Fultz being dogged on the defensive end.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
3 on 3. Here's Carter. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Porter looking it over. Up and in from the low block.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Fultz with the ball. Now defended by Markkanen. And Fultz gets it to go.
Well, terrific to see Markelle Fultz knock it down, looking more and more assertive in the mid-range.
Bean passes to Carter. Back to Levine. Shoots over Fournier, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
You know, one of the things that Zach LaVine has worked so hard on is the ability to get to the free throw line. This guy has stated he wants to be one of the best to ever do it. Well, a great scorer gets to the foul line.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen, and it's done in for Kobe White. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Now Ennis still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Porter passes to Dunn. Pass to Cornett. Count it.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And so it's Ennis bringing it up now for the Magic. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Bamba shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of them.
Yes.
Young with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. With the stoppage last season, the Bulls still became center stage after the release of the documentary The Last Dance, which covered their 6 titles with Michael Jordan in 8 seasons. There was record viewership, including most NBA players tuning in. Dynasties like those never lose their luster. Kevin?
Well said, D.A. Thanks.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Pass to Vucevic. Lets the 3 fly. Trains it from beyond the arc. Vucevic has got 7.
I'll tell you, they come out of the locker room, they are a step slow on the defensive end. Boy, Jonathan Isaac comes out of Florida State back in 2017. 6th overall pick. Obviously, with that high a pick, you think, oh, he's come out of his career a little bit slow. But this team believes in his upside and is committed to building with him.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Chicago making some changes. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Denzel Valentine comes in for Porter. And Satoransky subbed in for Dunn. And the Magic making a change here as well. Gordon's checked in.
And with Isaac, there is a lot to like. He could be a huge two-way forward for this team.
Right, Greg. A modern NBA big has got to develop a consistent perimeter game, which Isaac is working on. This guy's a big-time finisher right now. So with that frame and that age, this guy's upside absolutely tremendous.
Down low, here's Valentine. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Valentine's got 4 this quarter.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
Carter Williams kicks to Vucevic. Lets it go with the 3. No good. Shot missing. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Valentine dishes to Young. Passes it to Hutchison. Back to Young. Bulls moving the ball around. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
The Bulls have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. Some changes for Chicago. Markkanen, he's checked in for Young. And it's White in for Harrison. Fournier's checked in for the Magic. Markelle Fultz comes in for Ross. Deflects the pass. And stolen by White. And here comes the break. Here's Valentine. Makes it off the glass. Valentine's got 6.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Vucevic down low. He's guarded by Markkanen. It's stolen by Vucevic.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space... Look out.
I mean, that's a rugged play.
That's straight toughness.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to... And so it's the Orlando Magic holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. We've got more in store for you right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Markkanen and Carter are up front. And it's Hutchinson in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Well, Mo Bamba, no doubt.
To the middle. Here's Hutchinson. Nice move. Carter right side. So the wing on the left. Hutchinson passes to Carter. Inside. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Fultz. And now Orlando on the break. And the dunk by Bamba. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player. And if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Carter. Here's Fultz. That's tipped. Markkanen with it. And Bamba pulls it down.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
No one near Fultz as he lets it go. No good with the triple.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Levine. Markkanen against Fultz. Fournier gets a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
Well, this guy's a tremendously fast athlete. Levine excels in transition.
Magic leading by 6. And here's Fultz. It's Fournier on the wing. They get it back.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Outside Fournier to the left side wing. Bamba finds Fournier. The three-pointer, no good. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Markkanen passes to Levine. Back to Markkanen. It's stolen by Vucevic. Outside Gordon. Back to Bamba. Puts it up from 12. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Poked away and stolen by Fournier. Puts up a 3. Traps in the tray. Fournier's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Fultz kicks to Fournier. No good on the 3. Bulls trail by 9. Here's Levine. Can't connect from short range. Orlando's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Yep, it counts.
Well, you love the show of aggressiveness right there from Mo Bamba. You want to get physical with me? I'm going to score it on the interior.
Gets the first. That brings them to within 10. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. Isaac's checked in for the Magic. The Magic have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Fultz dishes to Fournier. From outside, off the mark.
Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Oh,
wow.
Goodness. Where did that come from?
Holy goodness.
That was beautiful. Porter, no luck.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Magic.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Mohamed Bamba.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic to the paint. Stolen by Markkanen. Outside, Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Well, so dangerous, Levine. Can shoot the spot-up jumper from deep as well as put it on the deck.
Here's Fultz. Another miss by Orlando. And so it's Orlando winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead. So the opening lineup for the Heat, Jay Crowder out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Dragic. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Adebayo in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Isaac in at the small forward position. Now here's Fournier. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
And Butler gets it to go.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Now here's Vucevic. Now here's Fultz. And Fournier kicks to Vucevic. Just 5 on the clock. Vucevic gets double teamed over Adebayo.
Bam Adebayo just playing hard on defense, contesting shots and staying active.
And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his first foul. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Dragic against Fultz. Here's Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Vucevic. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic.
And Bam Adebayo has a chance to be a very good interior defender. The way he moves his feet, and because he's so physical, he's a presence down there.
Here's Dragic. Markelle Fultz making his last shot. Robinson passes to Dragic. Outside Crowder. Clock at 6. Butler against Isaac. And Brent Story has it in his draft workouts. The Heat ran out of...
Lightning.
That was incredible.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Now, here's Dragic. Here's Adebayo. Outside Crowder. Yep, that one goes in there.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
That one good for 2.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
Dragic the pass to Robinson. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Passes to Adebayo. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists.
Nice roll by Adebayo, just having himself ready to receive that pass.
Fournier passes to Fultz. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Vucevic. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Fultz kicks to Isaac. Feeds to Vucevic. Tipped away. Isaac passes to Vucevic. Fultz looking around to the inside. Here's Gordon. Rebound by the Heat.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Dragic the pass to Adebayo. Inside. Wants to get it to Butler and does. Miami needs to get a shot off, and they take the lead. Adebayo's got his second basket.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
And it's Dragic with the foul. That's his first foul. Terrence Ross is checked in for Orlando. Augustine comes in for Fultz. The Heat also changing it up. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Jay Crowder. And it's Tyler Hero in for Robinson.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
Orlando making some changes. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic, and it's Ennis in for Jonathan Isaac. And then for Miami, Derek Jones, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Iguodala in for Jimmy Butler. Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
An extremely well-conditioned athlete, Gordon is an effective option on fast breaks.
Augustine against Dragic, out to the right wing. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Hero. Offline with his three. Ross against Dragic. Lob pass to Gordon. He can't get that one.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Magic lead by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
On the floor for Miami, Dragic is out there with Hero. Then it's Olynyk. Then it's Jones. And it's Iguodala. And at the 3, the small forward. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. Here's Dragic from outside, and that one is off. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for Orlando. And the dunk by Bamba.
And just throw it up there. I mean, Bamba, as long as you time the pass right, he's going to flush that one down.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Dragic finds Iguodala. Back to Dragic. The pass to Jones. Here's Hero. Lets it go from deep. Ennis with the ball. Jones covering. Here's the floater. He goes up again. Bamba dishes to Carter Williams. Augustine in the corner. And the 3 off target. The Heat trail by 3. Here's Dragic. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Orlando making some changes. Isaac comes in for Ennis, and Evan Fournier subbed in for Augustine. Heat also with the sub. Adebayo's checked in. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here on the side. Olynyk the pass to Hero. And a miss there on the triple. Magic have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Isaac fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
How about the concentration on that? Isaac able to absorb the contact and still finish with a difficult shot.
And the Magic making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. The Heat also changing it up. Crowder, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Jimmy Butler comes in for Derek Jones. Robinson is subbed in for Hero. Iguodala against Ross. And the jam by Andre Iguodala.
And you know Andre Iguodala, if he gets a few steps, takes off from the launching pad.
And some controversy last season. Andre Iguodala traded to the Grizzlies. We know he didn't report, Greg, just stayed in the Bay Area until a trade could be worked out to Miami.
I'd call that a power move, Kevin, no doubt. Iguodala, a respected vet, wanted to play for a contender, and he got an extra year and $15 million in the deal.
Aaron Gordon is checking in for Orlando. Markelle Fultz comes in for Michael Carter-Williams. And finished off by Fultz.
And it's easy to see that Fultz is a nightmare in transition. A gear-shifting point guard who can slice and dice any D in the open floor.
Isaac against Butler. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Bones, when you look at Jimmy Butler's elite impact at both ends, you could argue he's the best two-way shooting guard in the NBA.
Klay Thompson might have something to say about that, GA, but certainly Jimmy Butler and his physical presence allows him to play a multitude of positions. So sliding down to the 3 and getting physical is something that Jimmy will do. We know that he'll take on any assignment and compete with it.
Here's Fultz. Kicks it to Fournier. Off target with his 3.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Iguodala kicks to Butler. Loads it up for Adebayo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
Fultz finds Fournier. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Pass to Crowder. Dishes it to Iguodala. The kick out to Crowder. Outside Robinson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And with a name like Duncan Robinson, you wonder, were his parents Spurs fans?
Good call, GA, but I don't think so. He was born in 1994. That's a few years before Tim Duncan joined the Spurs alongside the Admiral. Good NBA name.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. James Ennis, he'll check in for Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Evan Fournier. Goran Dragic is checked in for Miami. There's 31 seconds left in the second quarter. Now Dragic. He kicks it to Robinson. From deep. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Robinson's got 5 points so far.
And nice court vision from Dragic there to get a great look at the bucket.
Vucevic finds Fultz. Ennis with the ball. Takes the 3. Oh, good on that one. Got it up. Oh, and he beat it.
Did they just do that, Kevin? They just did that.
Yeah. Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed it was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, that's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. Hero, no good. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Orlando. Count that one from Isaac. Isaac's got his second bucket.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
No good from Dragic. Orlando leading. Gordon inside. He's guarded by Adebayo. Vucevic the pass to Fournier. Here's Fultz. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Here's Hero. Carter Williams covering. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
The team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Here's Bamba. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Magic lead by 1.
Loving the toughness there from Bamba. Just needs to keep proving that he's not to be messed with.
And here's Dragic. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's going to nail it. And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Passes it to Dragic. Butler feeling out a bit. Back to Dragic. Shoots the 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Fournier with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. And Isaac throws it down.
And how about the ground Isaac can cover? I mean, between his height and wingspan, alley-oops are becoming just a way of life.
Dragic dishes to Butler. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. No good from Dragic.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier, just at the right time. Opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler that time. You leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Carter Williams kicks to Fournier. Another miss by Orlando.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the pass to Hero. There's the triple. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Mohamed Bamba. James Ennis comes in for Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter Williams. And then from...
Oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Augustine passes to Ennis. Back to Augustine. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. None with it. He gets it up. No good there. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for Miami. He notched 8 points. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Magic trail by 4. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. They've got Robinson. Derek Jones is out there with Jay Crowder. And there's Iguodala. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. On defense, Orlando. Iguodala finds Crowder. Outside for Robinson. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Robinson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Heat. Here's Ross. And Ross with the slam.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Jones drives in. And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 7. Lob pass to Gordon. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
And Adebayo's game continues to grow. He's on fire right now.
Here's Ross. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Now, here is Robinson. And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Orlando making some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Isaac comes in for Ennis. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. And Miami also making a switch. Goran Dragic is checked in for Andre Iguodala.
And how about Adebayo just getting up and getting athletic?
And no good that time. Good work defensively by Crowder. The Heat leading by 6. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Loads it up for Adebayo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Dragic can be a great playmaker, and I love how he slings the ball around, that time to an open teammate.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That free throw good from Fultz.
And the explosiveness of Fultz really is incredible. Just he's effortless in terms of getting where he wants on the court.
Orlando making some changes. Ken Burch is checked in for Gordon. Ennis comes in for Isaac. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Terrence Ross. Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Heat. Tyler Hero comes in for Robinson. From deep three-point range, Hero no good. The Magic trail by 6. Burch kicks to Fournier. And he's good on the three ball.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Dragic against Fultz. And Crowder slams it in.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Pass to Ennis. Now Fournier. It's Adebayo with the rebound. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter of this one. He dishes it to Crowder. Outside Dragic. Looks it up for Adebayo. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here, and that's going to be a travel. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Down low, here's Iguodala. The shot by Adebayo, no good. The Magic trail by 7. Fultz kicks to Burch. Over in the corner, Fultz. For 3, Fournier. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Well, Heat leading by 5. Here's Hero. From deep. No good from Dragic. Burch the pass to Fournier. A fresh 14 for Orlando. Good ball movement here by the Magic. From deep three-point range. No good that time. And it's Miami the other way. Now Adebayo. Pass to Hero. From outside the arc. Sinks the triple. Hero's got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
Oh, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
It's Crowder on the wing. Back to Dragic. At the elbow, it's Iguodala. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so it's Miami winning this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Nightfall in the Windy City with the Willis Tower and the rest of downtown Chicago lighting up the sky. Welcome, sports fan. So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Dragic, Jay Crowder out there at Bam Adebayo. Then there's Jimmy Butler, and it's Robinson in at the two-guard position. And for Chicago, Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the 1. Here's Dragic, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Dragic has got his team on the board to start the game for Miami.
Well, we know Goran Dragic is very crafty. He can get his shot off in that mid-range area.
Levine kicks to White. It's stolen by Dragic. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. Here's Crowder, Butler, and Butler with the second chance points.
Not surprised to see Jimmy come down with the offensive rebound. He plays with heart and hustle.
Markkanen dishes to White. Levine against Butler. Unloads from 9. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
And Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feels it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers in big possessions now.
No good from Dragic.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And the jam by Levine.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
Dragic with a wide open look. The shot missing. And the Bulls going the other way now. Markkanen passes to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Robinson for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's White. That one a little long. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And they double up Butler. The putback, Adebayo on the follow.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
Levine dishes to White. Feeds to Carter. Butler with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Lobs it up for Dragic.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Bulls trail by 5. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Robinson. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Tips it up.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for Chicago. Markkanen finds Carter. Out to White. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. To the paint, reverses, and Carter lays it up and in. Greggy, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I play, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach. The thing that really separates White is the quickness. whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens. He's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Porter. And Satoransky subbed in for Zach LaVine.
You have to be ready to receive when Satoransky has the ball. Shows excellent vision.
Dragic the pass to Hero. Back to Dragic. Outside, Jones. To the wing right side. 6 to shoot. Miami no good on that time either.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Young finds Satoransky. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Young. It's stolen by Jones. And here's the fast break. There's Dragic with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Dragic has got 7.
Good rhythm from deep. Going Dragic always more accurate when he's...
Oh, what a play!
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
On the floor for Miami, Dragic is out there with Hero. Then it's Jones. Then it's Olynyk, and it's Iguodala in at the 3 side. It's stolen by Dragic. To the middle. Pass to Hero. And Jones has it in the corner. Here's Hero. The dish to Olynyk. Banked in off the glass. Olynyk's got his first basket of the night.
I thought Olynyk got hit on the release, but at his size, he just absorbed it.
Olynyk with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Outside Dragic. Off target from three-point range. Bulls trail by 6. And it's done penetrating. Drops in the layup for 2.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Heat shooting reasonably well, 45%. Here's Hero. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Iguodala. The tray. Hero no good. Here's Chicago. The pass to Valentine. To the inside, Cornett. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Cornett's got his first bucket in this one.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Down against Iguodala. There's Dragic with the 3. It's hauled in by Dunn. Chicago trailing here. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Markkanen comes in for Thaddeus Young. Harrison's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Denzel Valentine. And a new group in for the Heat. Adebayo is checked in for Olynyk. Crowder comes in for Jones. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Robinson is subbed in for Goran Dragic. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Miami no good on that time either. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
So smooth in the air. It's like Zach LaVine floats up, then drops the hammer.
From deep. Robinson misses. Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter.
And with Lauri Markkanen, the former 7th pick in the draft, you like him best when he's aggressive and looking for his own shot.
You're right, Greg. I like angry Larry Marketing because he's dangerous when he has that type of mindset. He needs to have that mentality of a #1 option, even if he's not one. That's when he's the most impactful on the floor.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
No wasted time on that catch and shoot. Pretty much nothing you can do if he gets it off that quick.
Right side, Markkanen. It's stolen by Adebayo. Outside, Robinson. Pass to Hero. We've got 1:13 left here in the second. 13 feet away. Misses off the left iron. Bulls trail by 3. Levine dishes to Carter.
This is the thing about Wendell Carter. He's got the skill to go with the size. Very difficult to defend.
The Bulls have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. So for the Bulls, Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Satoransky comes in for Levine, and it's Kobe White in for Chris Dunn. Here's Hero. And the 3 off target.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Outside, Robinson. Passes it to Hero. From the arc. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Shot and game clock separated by 5.
The reach of Bam Adebayo is off the charts, using it well with that block.
And it goes down 2 points. Butler's got 4 points this quarter. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Crowder with the steal. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Heat lead by 1. And now we'll send it. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back from the... Well, he spent a few years bouncing around, but Shaq, it seems like he's meant to play for the Miami Heat. And that'll do it for our halftime.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for Chicago right now, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Bangs home the trifecta. Robinson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Down low. Here's Carter. And Adebayo sends it back.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
No good from Dragic.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot. Wrong result.
And you talk about guys who play with that chip on their shoulder. Bam Adebayo has not forgotten he was cut from the U.S. national team in 2019.
And Greg, in fact, he told those close to him they will pay. A little extra motivation, fuel for the fire.
Adebayo with the bucket.
Beautiful vision to find the open man. Gorn leading by example.
And finished off by Porter.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned. Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Pass to Carter. Kick out to Levine. Fires from deep. Crowder pulls it in. Miami leading by 5. Robinson for 3. They get it again.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here.
Very nearly stolen. There's no need to force that pass.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And then for Miami, Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Jay Crowder. Derek Jones comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Iguodala in for Duncan Robinson.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Dunn will break you down if you don't stay connected to him.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Valentine. In transition, here come the Bulls. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Bounce pass from Iguodala. Here's Olynyk. The rebound by Young.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Saransky's checked in for Chicago. Heroes checked in for Miami. The Heat leading by 3. Outside Dragic. 1:43 left in the third. Again, the miss by the Heat. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Here's Satoransky. Valentine kicks to Satoransky. Inside. Here's Cornette. 5 to shoot. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Heat have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Rockets the pass to Olynyk. Jones from outside. That shot off. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Young. No good that time. Excellent D that time from Jones. Here's Hero. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Valentine. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got 3 assists tonight. 44 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. To the right side. Here's Hero. And that'll be 2 free throws. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The pass to Young. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Dragic. Lays it up off the glass. And now it's a 3-point Heat lead.
That's quick transition from defense to offense. Gorn accelerating extremely well.
It'll count. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Miami Heat. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth. Iguodala out there with Hero. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Olynyk in at center. And finished off by Porter.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The hustle, the energy. It's why Olynyk is out here. Great work.
Pass to Harrison. Back to Markkanen. Found some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Harrison kicks to center Ansel. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Robinson for three. He can't hit that time. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Levine, good.
Providing so much size and athleticism out of the backcourt. Levine challenging the heart of that defense.
Left side, Butler. Passes it to Hero. 6 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Robinson for three. Knocks down the three ball. Robinson's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
Hey, continue to stack it up from three. He's got 2 in each half so far.
On the wing, Levine. To the paint. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Crowder with the steal. Puts it up for Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Porter passes to Markkanen. Pass to Satoransky. Pocket 6. Dishes it to Carter. Baseline try. And another turnover here by Chicago. Bulls making a switch here. White's checked in. And Miami with a change here too. Dragic is checked in. 1:53 left to play here in the fourth. Adebayo kicks to Robinson from downtown. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Robinson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Heat leading by 3. Puts it up for Adebayo. Fires the 3. Robinson misses.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Outside, Levine. Right the pass to Carter. Outside, Levine. Over in the corner, White. Down low. Carter down low. He's against Crowder. Outside, Levine. Inside, Carter. Money!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Robinson finds Crowder. The kick outside to Butler. In the corner, it's Robinson. Robinson can't get that one to fall. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Trying to get open is Carter. Levine can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Butler. Trying to get open is Adebayo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
At 6'7", Jimmy Butler is no slouch down there on the block.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Huge shots. Tremendous job stepping up in a big way for them at the stripe.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
Back to Levine to tie it up. He's off from 3. Goes up again. The putback. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
What a shot from Wendell Carter Jr. You know he has to feel good sinking this one.
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. Coming right up, the Magic taking on the Bulls. For Orlando. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And the Magic start out with the ball. Oh, Vucevic in position.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that three-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Greg? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range. But I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many.
And here's Fultz. Goes up with the stripe. Offensive rebound.
Well, you know what I like to say, persistence pays, and with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not rest on the glass.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Evan Fournier.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Guys, it's always fun to watch a player ascend from role player to star, and that's exactly what's happened with Levine, and it's been fun to watch.
Fader on the way, up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Porter passes to Carter. It's hauled in by the Magic. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. For 3, Fournier. And it's White with the rebound. And here we go. Oh, what a finish!
My goodness. And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Fournier dishes to Gordon. And they double up Gordon. That one falls. Gordon's got his second bucket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Levine against Gordon. Markkanen down low. Carter left side. Shot clock at 6. Porter passes to Levine. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome and outshoot. Excels at getting up and denying shots.
Ross is checked in for Orlando. Augustine comes in for Fultz. Here's Augustine. Vucevic. And it's put back in by Vucevic.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Carter Williams, he's checked in for the Magic. And Chicago also making a switch. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Dunn. Back to Valentine. Pass to Cornette. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Vucevic. Orlando leading by 6. Now here's Ross. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Young finds Satoransky. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
A fantastic heads-up play there from Young to find the open man.
Back to Carter Williams. To the middle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Chicago making a switch here. Harrison's checked in.
How about this clear example of perseverance? I mean, he's in his 8th season before he makes an All-Star game in 2019. Nikola Vucevic just stayed with it, continued to get better.
Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Ross on the wing. Vucevic with it. He's got 10. Ross passes to Vucevic. Bank shot, no good. Bulls trail by 4. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Back to Harrison. It's stolen by Vucevic. Now Bamba, the 3. The putback, and it's, yeah, wow, he nails the buzzer beater. And so it's Orlando with their lead. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Orlando?
Fellas, the rebounding has been very strong. Excellent so far. Putbacks are very valuable, and they're getting some.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Markin and Carter are up front. White is out there with Harrison, and it's Valentine in at the 3 slot.
You give Gordon a chance to get out and run, give him room. I mean, this guy can cover ground in a hurry. You got to close out on him early, or he's going to make you pay for it.
Back to Markkanen. Feeds it to Valentine. Passes it to Harrison. Outside Markkanen. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Valentine. He's guarded closer. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Orlando making some changes. Isaac comes in for Ross. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Michael Carter Williams. Porter's checked in for Chicago. Bean comes in for Shaquille Harrison. Here's Fultz. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
Carter right side. Back to White. Outside Levine. Carter on the wing. He feeds it to Levine. Here's White. The shot comes out. The Magic go the other way with it.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Chris Dunn's checked in for Chicago.
And Clark, last season for Mo Bamba, another step in his progression. Still limited minutes. The team waiting for things to click for the young man.
Agreed. I mean, it's the offense that needs the most work, Greg, but they knew he was going to be a project. They knew this was going to be a work in progress with Mo Bamba, but his defense is already there. I mean, he can hit the glass and protect the rim with the best of them.
Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Carter. And Augustine kicks to Fultz. From 12 feet out. Another miss by Orlando. Bulls trail by 8. Here's Hutchison. The kick out to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And I love to see Porter attacking, finishing at the rim there, not settling for jump shots.
The Magic again can't hit. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Chicago Bulls. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Fournier. And a change for the Bulls. Cornette's checked in.
And Dunn is spectacular on the drive, seeking contact and getting it. Even more impressive that he makes these shots, too.
In transition, here come the Bulls. Cornette passes to Porter.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Here's Dunn. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, you know, when you watch Chris Dunn, and I watched him a lot in college, there's a certain fearlessness that comes through. I mean, this guy is confident and hungry, and this time he got himself a trip to the line because of it.
Ennis, he's checked in for the Magic. Terrence Ross comes in for DJ Augustine. Chicago also making some changes. Young comes in for Porter. And Satoransky's subbed in for Zach LaVine. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Bulls.
And yes, it's good. Dunn's got 6 here in this quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Pass to Satoransky. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. To the inside. Young. Crafty move. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you've got to respect Young's pump fake on that play, and he knows you have to respect it, and did a good job to get to the line.
The Magic making a switch here. Carter Williams is checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. Shaquille Harris comes in for Satoransky, and it's White in for Dunn. No good from Ross. Bulls have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half. Cornette passes to White. Here's Cornette in the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Boy, I like how Carter Williams spreads the ball around. I mean, he opens up a lot of opportunities for his guys to shoot it.
Here's Vucevic. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad. And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
White the pass to Carter. And here is Valentine. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean,
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm a tremendous start for Nikola Vucevic. He ended up with 15 points. And that'll do it for our halftime report.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward.
LaVine's showing you how much he enjoys rising high and pounding it down hard.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Lauri Markkanen. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
On the clock, Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
And out of bounds is the Magic will gain possession. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. No one near fault as he lets it go. The Magic again can't hit. Chicago leading. Here's Levine and the jam by Levine.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Gordon. And that one is off. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
Well, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And, you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanic, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But, again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just...
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Levine. And no good. But, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, You got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
When Gordon gets room to shoot, he will not hesitate now. I mean, he's very confident from that spot on the floor.
Bulls have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Satoransky, the pass to Carter. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Fires for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Isaac. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Down again to Augustine. And it's Vucevic missing. The Bulls have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Back to Satoransky. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Gordon. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Augustine's got 3 assists tonight. Satoransky, the pass to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I like to see him use his size like that.
Augustine from outside. Offensive rebound.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
Guys, it is not that complicated. When a shot goes up, hit and go get. That means hit your man and then go get the ball.
And it's sent back by Isaac. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. For the Magic, Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ross comes in for Isaac. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Augustine. Here's Harrison. Carter-Williams covering. Hutchison passes to Cornette. Out to the right wing. From down in the low post, it goes. Cornette's got 8.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Carter-Williams kicks to Fournier. Traps in the tray.
And quite honestly, Fournier just has a good basketball IQ, a high basketball IQ. Knowing even before he gets the pass that he's got time and space to shoot.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
The Magic making a switch here. Fultz is checked in, and a change for the Bulls. White, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. And it's Harrison with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 1-point game. Here's Valentine, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And it's 6 points for Denzel Valentine. Here's Fultz. Count it, good.
Man, I appreciate how skilled Fultz is handling the ball. I mean, excellent at getting to his favorite spots on the floor.
Inside, and stolen by Gordon. Here's Bamba. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. It's the Bulls leading by a point. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a hasty room service dime right there, boy.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. They've got Harrison. He's out there with White. Young out there with Porter. And it's Hutchinson in at the power forward position.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Knocked away. Young passes to Porter. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here's Ennis. He dishes it to Ross for the three. Here's Vucevic. Here's Gordon. Misses off the right iron. Chicago leading. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Porter. The feed to Young. There's the pass to Hutchison. Count the basket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Taken away. In transition, here come the Bulls. Young with the ball. Here's Porter. The kick out to Young. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Down low. 5 on the clock. Here's Porter. Pass to Hutchison. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Bulls lead by 5.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Fast break. Here we go. Here's Young. Finished off the break. Young's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
White the pass to Young. Shoots over Vucevic. White with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
Orlando making some changes. Isaac's checked in for Ennis, and Fournier subbed in for Terrence Ross. The Bulls also changing it up. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Young. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Kobe White. Here's Isaac. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Isaac's got his first 2 points.
Man, I admire how Isaac fights through the contact there, man. Grit and grind on display. Not letting the defense tie him down on these shots.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good.
And I tell you, the versatility of Markkanen makes you salivate, guys. A big guy with range for days, and I think he's only going to get better and better.
Saransky's checked in for Shaquille Harrison. Markkanen kicks to Satoransky. Pass to Carter. Now here's LaVine. Back to Carter. Vucevic with the block. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Up the floor, here's Fultz. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And, you know, Fultz plays bigger than his size down low, guys. Outstanding at using his body to draw contact.
And so he makes both from the line.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Satoransky, the pass to Porter. Back to Satoransky. To the paint. LaVine against Fultz. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Getting a point off a technical, that's an easy way to extend the lead.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Back to LaVine. It's stolen by Vucevic. Fournier gets a wide open look. It's all in by the Bulls. Markkanen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Carter kicks to Satoransky. And again, no good by Chicago. The Magic trail by 6.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Out left to the wing, to the middle. Here's LaVine. Kicks it out to Markkanen. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Here's Isaac. It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Man, I like how poised Isaac is. Excellent calmness and control. That's impressive for a young guy.
Pass to Satoransky. And a wide open look for Porter. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. And the Bulls lead by 7. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Now into the lineup for the Bulls.
Here's Chicago. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Levine, good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off. And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Easy to see why Gordon has the ball in these moments. He's phenomenal at coming up big.
And here are the Bulls now, leading by 5. Lob pass to Gordon. He lobs it up.
And the development of Isaac, exciting to watch. When he's playing with this kind of confidence, he comes up big in the clutch.
8 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Carter dishes to Porter. Isaac with some nice deep. Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're trailing by 3. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And only one choice here. They need a 3. I'm sure he's going to sub in all of his best shooters. Under 2 seconds remaining. It has to be a catch-and-shoot 3 if they hope to tie it.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Otto Porter Jr.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory. The brilliant blue water of Miami Beach, glistening from and
Kevin, thanks.
all right, thank you, David. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5, because listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. And for Miami, they've got Dragic. Jimmy Butler is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Robinson in at the 2 guard. Outside Dragic. Feeds to Robinson. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And it's the Magic's ball. Now here's Fultz. And too long on the shot. Outside Robinson. Shoots over Fournier. The kick out to Crowder. Rebounded by Isaac.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
Here's Dragic after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Dragic dishes to Butler. 6 to shoot. Dragic finds Butler. Launches a 3. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Moving it up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
There is a certain skill and intensity every single night that Jimmy Butler brings to the table.
In transition, here comes Miami by himself. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And the speed of Fultz is leap. When he has a full head of steam, he's looking to tear the rim off the hinges.
Now here's Dragic.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Here's Gordon. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Robinson against Fournier. Crowder, the pass to Robinson. It's stolen by Vucevic. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Gordon's running. The putback. Kept alive Orlando. Isaac kicks to Fultz. Tries yet again. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Vucevic has got his second basket of the night.
Well, great to see Vucevic work that in-between game, showing he wants to improve that game.
Puts it up for Adebayo.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Offensive rebound. Good work there as it goes. Gordon's got his second basket.
Well, at 6'9", great athlete, Aaron Gordon can be a problem on the glass.
Robinson for three. The shot off that time. The Magic go the other way with it. Fournier pass to Gordon. Shoots over Crowder. And it's Gordon missing. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. Out to the right wing. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Off target from outside. The Magic have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Doris, one thing that's never been an issue for Fultz, that handle. Great at navigating in traffic for himself or creating opportunities for his teammates.
Right, Markelle is so adept at using change of pace, change of direction. It's a little bit of a herky-jerky motion. He'll lull you to sleep and then out of nowhere cross you over. This guy is fun to watch.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Jones comes in for Crowder. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Tyler Hero in for Robinson.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
Olynyk, and the dunk by Olynyk.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Fultz against Dragic. Vucevic, and it's put back in by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6.
How about those instincts from the 7-footer? Vucevic uses that size to snag offensive rebounds.
Here's Iguodala. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. We've got Hero. Olynyk is out there with Jones. Then there's Dragic, and it's Iguodala in at the small forward position. The Heat with the lead. Here's Hero. Plenty of space, and it's Miami with another.
This guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Bamba, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Andre Iguodala. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his special?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
The Magic trail by 5. Throws it up high, and the dunk by Bamba.
Well, Mo Bamba, no doubt.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And here's Dragic. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 3-pointer. And Bamba pulls it down. The Magic have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Carter Williams, the pass to Bamba. To the 3-point line, it's Augustine. Great positioning on the putback. Bamba's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, excellent pursuit of the basketball by Mo Bamba. Love his effort there.
Here's Hero. Floats it up for Iguodala. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. They'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Boy, guys, when you think about Mo Bamba setting the record at the NBA Draft Combine, a 7'10", eye-popping wingspan, and amongst his draft class, he had the longest standing reach. So we are talking about a big-time, long athlete here.
To the inside. Here's Bamba. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Bamba's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Iguodala with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Pass to Butler. The Magic have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Ross. They get it back, and the second chance effort by Gordon. Gordon's got the lead up to 3 now for the Magic.
Boy, if you do not put a body on Aaron Gordon, you're going to look silly. This guy's so good in that situation.
Hero passes to Butler. He feeds it to Olynyk. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. That was worth the price of admission.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be, and Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
To the three-point line, it's Augustine. The shot, no good. And it's Miami the other way. And 1:01 left in the first half of the game. Shoots from the elbow. A putback. Here's Olynyk. Here's Adebayo. And he drops it in from the low post. Adebayo's got 4 this quarter.
Well, the presence of mind from Kelly Olynyk, knowing someone's open, finds him quickly.
Here's Augustine. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down to 1 and a bucket from Butler.
Wow, very close to a potential and 1. Butler converting through contact.
Augustine, no luck.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective tonight. Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Stolen by Bamba. And now the fast break. Ross with the ball. Here's Gordon. Rebound by Olynyk. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, Bam Adebayo putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points, 2 steals, and that's a wrap.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
So on the floor for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward.
To me, Aaron Gordon has all the tools you'd want from a player on the rise. Very good establishing chemistry with his teammates, and all the necessary attributes are there to take a big jump.
Dragic with a wide open look. It's hauled in by the Magic. Isaac's got rebound number 5 here tonight. That's good from Fultz on the assist by Isaac. Fultz has got 6.
Boy, Markelle Fultz in the open floor, capitalizing on the defense's mistake. Nicely done.
Outside Robinson. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Nice open look, but it's no good. The Heat trail by 3. Adebayo finds Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Evan Fournier.
Well, that's the craftiness that Jimmy Butler brings to the game. He catches the defender slightly out of position.
He hits both from the stripe. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? Mikal and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Butler kicks to Adebayo. Clock is at 3. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got his 6th rebound on the night, and it's Gordon penetrating, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, clear the runway, gentlemen. Aaron Gordon decided to finish with authority.
The Heat trail by 5. Robinson for 3. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Fultz. That one doesn't go. Dragic with some nice D. Outside Butler. Passes to Robinson. Outside Dragic. Over Fultz. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless.
Oh, look out! Strong finish. Aaron Gordon showing he can jump out of the gym. How about that alley-oop?
Outside Robinson. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. The 3. He can't get it to go. The Magic go the other way with it.
And they continue to control the glass.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Robinson misses.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And a new group in for the Heat. Olynyk, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Jones comes in for Butler. Heroes checked in for Robinson. And it's Iguodala in for Goran Dragic. Then for the Magic, James Ennis, he'll check in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Ross in for Fultz. Hero passes to Jones. It's stolen by Vucevic. One-on-one fast break. Up and in on the layup. Vucevic has got the lead up to 14 now for Orlando.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Now the pass to Olynyk. Here's Hero. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Hero. Back to Jones. Isaac against Crowder. Pass to Hero. Over Ross. Miami no good on that time either. And it's Orlando's ball. Huge run right now for going 19-2. The putback.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
And Crowder slams it in.
Boy, I love the strong finish from Jay Crowder. He doesn't settle on the layup, demonstrates his impressive vertical.
For three, Fournier. Crowder pulls it in. 5-on-3 break. Takes a three. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Hero. Vucevic dishes to Fournier. The turnaround. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Great awareness in crucial situations. Nicely done.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Jones, Jay Crowder out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Dragic, and it's Hero into the two. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Fournier. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
The Heat trail by 13. Good ball movement here by Miami. Dragic the pass to Adebayo. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You love to see Terrence Ross on the attack. This guy moves well. He's got a tremendous vertical. No reason he shouldn't get to the line.
And he knocks down the first one. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Ross. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Ross. The Heat trail by 19. Left side, Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Well, that's the vision you get with Dragic. His teammates have to love playing with him.
Fultz against Robinson. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Miami Heat. Adebayo finds Dragic. Crowder with it. Back to Dragic. Here's Butler. Goes back up. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
I'll tell you, that's a pretty pass from Jimmy Butler, and you've got to have special vision to make it.
Now Fultz. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
The Magic again can't hit. The Heat have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Gordon. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 5th assist in this one.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Outside Crowder. Gordon against Butler. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Vucevic.
Well, this to me is the problem with defending Butler. He typically takes it so strong, it's hard not to bite on that pump fake.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Orlando leading by 15. Fultz looking around. The feed now to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Passes it to Adebayo. Inside. Here's Robinson. Banked in off the glass. Robinson's got his first points of the game.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
It's stolen by Dragic. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Isaac using every bit of that 6'10" frame to send it back.
Ross, that's good.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Magic.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Vucevic.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
Crowder with it. From 17 feet out. Rebounded by Vucevic. Left side, Gordon. Isaac controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Robinson for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. There's 21 seconds left in the game. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it, the fast break chance. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Now here's Vucevic. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris.